All right. All right. Let's step back on the sweets.
For something that's not so
That's
sweet.
This is not so sweet, or it depends on you. Shout out to tonight's conversations.
Hey,
I heard they're gonna be coming to Canada,
hey,
Toronto in
December
December,
10th.
I did not. I've heard about them, but I never ever like seen an episode. I probably seen a clip maybe
That's intense.
and all that stuff.
Very
And
intense.
I yesterday went with my sis, and I seen these like she had like a set. I look at this, I'm like, what is this? And it's like, oh, is this cards? Are you like date cards, first date? You have like first date, this, that. And I'm like, where were these when I was going on dates?
right.
And need to understand someone's mind. So I picked up the relationship debates one. And I guess for the remainder of the pod or whatever, we can I'm just gonna pull out a card.
So you're gonna go on random.
Just a random card.
Just a disclaimer. Hold on to your pants and sit down.
Let's just hope.
Yeah.
I don't really know how to shuffle.
Oh,
I can shuffle for you.
you're gonna watch it gonna go.
Yeah.
Shuffle isn't that hard?
I don't know how to shuffle. I have like look at my hands.
Right?
These hands are they can
Especially
shuffle.
when you're like,
Like I would be struggling how to shuffle, and it's just like it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work at all.
okay,
Oh
it's a
wow.
lot.
Wow. Wow.
The effort. That's what matters.
Y'all played spades before?
No. I have no idea what that game is all about.
I'm still trying to learn it.
Yeah.
I've played it. I'm still trying to learn it. And yo, if you're working with somebody, I can see where like people could get mad at you in spades. Yeah.
Of like
I gotta
what
do
your
dominoes
moves
because
Oh.
dominoes is just as aggressive.
No,
are. Dominoes is aggressive.
You need a reinforced table, but like, you know.
This pack is way bigger than the average card pack, so.
All right.
Wow.
Okay. First question.
Let's take our time with these. Like literally sit with it, and then like once the question is ready, we just sit with it and just really be like, okay, let's.
This is the first question. Your friends with benefits arrive at your house unannounced. They text, I'm outside, and you are in bed with the person you hope will become your significant other. What would you do?
I'm busy.
Oh, that's
Straight.
damn. Oh shoot. Okay, hold on. Ooh.
Ah.
Because the question I have to self-question myself is like, okay, I'm laying in bed with
Laying in bed with the potential.
okay,
With the one that you.
but it's like I didn't cut this off though. Not
Your
this, but
friend
like
with your,
I didn't cut the friends with benefits off.
You hope will become with your significant
Yeah,
other.
your potential.
Ooh. So these answers so far is I'm busy.
I'm busy.
Yo,
What are you doing?
Oh,
Coming at my
no.
house unannounced. I mean,
damn, what I really go after go.
I don't
know- I don't know what I have to do,
it looks like I'm busy is the safest thing to say because I don't know how else you would go about it.
because technically that's a relationship that is your friend, right?
Right.
And depends on what type of friend level depth you have. It just happened to cross boundaries of we're now intimate.
Right.
What level of intimacy now? That's also another question, right? But them coming out unannounced, I would feel like you guys are actually really good like that. Right? So that's one. But two, the fact that you have your potential partner,
That's the part that's ooh.
why would you even have a friend with benefits if you have a potential partner?
See, I was trying. Okay, Z said it for me. That I was trying to question that aspect of the question. It's like,
Potential
Well-
partner's not trying to give out?
I mean, I don't know. We don't know.
Damn.
We don't know because it's already in bed with the person that you hope will become. So it's obviously probably, or maybe not that you.
Not that you actually-
significant already gave up what needs.
because the
I wouldn't
keyword,
be in these type of situations. I would just say because I wouldn't know anything.
like
But
the keyword the card said is hold you hope. So I guess one. Okay,
so I guess you guys are saying you're busy.
You're gonna open the door to your fuck, buddy? And then you open the door, and then they're like, hey, ready to get whatever? And then your potential comes out and sees that so-and-so is like...
Okay, here's what I'm going to do. So, I wouldn't text it like I'm busy like that. I'll be like... I'll just get up, answer the door, and then just be
No,
like...
but they didn't get it. They just said, I'm outside. Like, you don't know if they're going to come in. You just, they just wrote, I'm outside, and you saw that I am outside. So there's no, like, you saw it. So what are you doing?
No, but so I'm getting out the bed, and I'm going outside. And then just be like, hey, this is a situation, And then...
I just feel like that gets messy right there.
And then I'll just be like... I don't know. I'll just be
Who's
like,
in your house, Del?
Yeah,
Who's
yo.
in your house, Del?
What do you mean? I drove all the way over here and now you don't want me to come inside your house? Why are you acting weird?
I was there yesterday.
I can fire back though. I could be like, but unannounced though. That's a little.
I always come unannounced.
But
See, that's what I'm
You were doing all
saying.
this stuff, Del, and now you're telling me I can't come into your house?
That's.
What do you think of me? I'm not your friend.
Dang.
You know what? You know what I'll say to pivot this? I'll probably say like, I have a family member over right now, and they're kind of like.
Now you're lying?
No.
Deception?
Wait.
Oh my god!
Son,
Wait. Wait. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on.
You want to skip?
Hold on.
You have a skip. You have a skip.
I think.
You can skip.
Shoot.
You can skip.
I'm gonna skip.
All right.
I'm gonna skip.
I'm gonna leave that card right
Yeah,
here.
that's a good question too. Oh,
Ready for the next one?
damn, that's a good
Ready for
question.
the next one? This is the next one. Boom.
Oh, wait. Before you read the comments, let us know in the comments for the first question read, and that is...
Your friend with benefits arrives at your house unannounced. They text, I'm outside, and you are in bed with the person you hope will be your significant other. What would you do?
You want them to You want to upgrade the person. It's not a mutual. We're upgrading each other. Man, I'm skipping that answer. I'm sorry.
Here's the next one.
I'm sorry.
You don't believe your significant other has what it takes to make the dream they're chasing come true. It's been years of failing. Do you tell them how you feel? Explain.
Well, see, now that's a very iffy one.
That's a real.
Why?
That's a real ass question.
Because it depends on what the dream
Baby, you can't
is.
say. You're not.
Yeah, like, so, okay, prime example, if they're like, oh, I'm going to be a world-renowned artist and I'm going to get into the music industry and I'm going to be like, whatever, right? Say they do that, but like, it's been years. There have been 3 years and they haven't even touched pen to paper yet.
Okay.
You know,
Okay,
they have not even walked into any venues to even meet a producer or an engineer or have a manager or even change their look. Maybe they can't even stand long enough to walk across the stage to have any type of endurance to say belt into anything. So I would say something at that point. I mean, 3 years of my time and I'm going to sit there for the rest of my life to be like, yeah, that was a dream that never actually happened, that you were not ever actually attaining.
I think when it affects, it's one thing if you're doing it on the, you know how people work a full-time job and then they're doing they're building their passion up on the side. Okay, time is like, okay, however long it takes, okay. But then I would have to step in if it starts being detrimental to like
Life.
to your life,
livelihood.
to our life. That's when it's like,
Because it says it's been years of failing. So I don't know if it doesn't mean, I think it means that they've been trying. And
They've been trying. But I mean, failing isn't bad, but are you learning from those failures now?
yes,
That's the part.
yeah.
Because if you're doing the same thing and still failing, then there's
Something's
a problem.
wrong. But if
yeah.
you're not failing, then.
Yeah.
Or it's just
If you're
different
failing,
maneuvers.
Yeah. Then it's like, it's okay. But like, sometimes some things are hard to work at. But like, maybe it's the skill itself. Like, what is it that you're doing that is causing you to constantly be in this
But would you
space?
tell them how you feel in that moment to be like, hey, I know you've been failing, but like,
Okay.
I want you to win, but like.
I don't know about that part. Okay, let me really answer.
I know
for
you're
that.
failing, but
Not failing, but like yo, I know it's kind of rough. Do you believe in this? Like, do you still want to
do
do
you
it?
believe in this? Is
Like,
They do. That's why they
do you
stay
believe
failing, man.
in
Keep-
love?
It's like, babes, do you really believe in this? Oh, that's a crazy.
Right? Like,
No, but
you've
you're
been
not saying
failing.
it in the sense
You've been
of
failing for the past 3 years. Now.
no,
Like,
but
Yo,
Like-
that's an ill question to ask.
do you really think this is gonna work?
You know I love you, right?
Oh, you see?
Don't butter up the person now.
I'm not trying to butter you up, babe. I'm just saying, like, this
You've been at this for 10 years now.
hair thing you're trying to do, like,
Not the hair thing. You're still in the basement.
that girl's hair's gone, and
No.
she had hair when she came. So I'm like, I know you said it was like you had it in too long. I understand. It's just, have you learned?
That's
Is there something you can invest in that can help you before you go out there touching people's hair? Like, look, I feel like there has to be questions.
okay.
Well, yeah, maybe ask questions first to see where they are in their journey first before you start critiquing.
Right.
But sharing how you feel, you know what?
Off the hip.
Maybe it's okay to share how you feel. As long as it's positive, right? Like if you are sharing that you feel scared or you feel upset or you feel maybe even if you've lost faith in the fact that they're actually able to do it, right?
Damn.
You got to be honest. And who knows, that might be the fire that needs to be under their butt
Yeah.
so they can get into the right
But
direction.
you'll still support regardless. Even
Yeah.
though they fail.
Yeah.
You know, like, you know,
Yeah.
Ice JJ Fish.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Something about you.
Yes, yes. But the man actually got another job. He redirected.
Yeah, he did.
Redirected.
He got where he needed to go.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
That's when you hear the like when they do make it, they're like, you never believed me in the first place. And you're like, oh, shoot.
Ooh, that one in the hot.
Yo, ugh. I remember a sidebar about this question. This is a good question. I remember Waka Flocka's like, even my own mama didn't believe me.
But a lot of people don't believe you.
A lot of people don't believe it until they're up, and then that's when they show up.
Yeah.
When you're
Like
up, that's
this.
when they show up.
That's crazy, man.
All right.
Oh, just before you read that one, once again,
You want me to read through each one again?
No.
No.
You don't believe in your significant other. Oh, you don't believe your significant other has what it takes to make the dream they're chasing come true. It's been years of you failing. Do you tell them how you feel?
So let us know in the comments.
All right. Next one. Your significant other wants to spice things up in the bedroom. You agree. During sex, they asked for you to choke them. Would you explain?
That's an easy question, yeah.
How much?
But also like how much though, yeah.
To point your
Like till you pass out?
yeah, like
I don't do the pass out thing still.
how much?
With my
But then the other part too is how long were you sitting on this? That's the other question. How long were you sitting on this spot?
With my
like-
wife, sure.
Let me
But
choke you out a little bit.
yeah, I would be like, okay.
Let's play with that a second. How long has that been on your mind just to be like bring it yeah, can you just like
Oh, spice it up a little bit.
that's one and
Just
then
wait for the spice to come. Like, choke me.
Yeah.
you're like, oh,
Choke me.
You're like, what?
That's the spice you want?
That ain't paprika. That ain't MSG. That ain't MSG. That ain't garlic powder.
I mean, I feel like that
that ain't
sucks.
Worcestershire sauce.
Because then the other question is, what kind of life are you having in your bedroom? That's the other question.
So
That sounds like it's too
after the conversation, she's like, so choking. I was like, what? But I mean, not kink and shame. There's people that like them type of something there,
Yeah.
and that is fine. It,
It was crazy.
Your wife.
I think I said yeah too quickly.
wife or husband.
The better question you ask is how much. You can't say yeah too quickly everywhere. You have to be like I said, when it comes to like, oh, do it till I pass out. Nah, I'm not. No.
Just hold around the neck a little.
Oh yeah. But like,
Why not?
But pass out and then you hit your head on the bone.
Make it seem like, yeah, because then if you're in the middle of it, they're like, more pressure.
You're like,
More pressure.
and you're like, oh, okay.
I don't feel anything. More pressure.
Hey, that's. I don't know, man. I don't know.
All right. Ready for the next one?
Wait, whoa! Not so fast, Mister. What's your answer?
You want to just? Oh, I already said yeah.
Okay.
With my wife.
You said.
I said, I'm like, yeah, but I'm like, how much?
But
and
how
long
right.
has this been on your mind? There would be so many things going on, question-wise. Be like, what is happening now that you don't like? Why do you feel we need to spice it up a little bit?
Why you want to?
What is the spicy? Are we not spicy enough?
Like, why do you want to not breathe?
Why?
That's the.
Spicy enough?
Why do you want to play that game?
I just feel like we're
There's people out here with asthma, and you want to just
be asphyxiated.
That's.
you're dealing with asthma, bronchitis, and how trouble breathing with COVID, and you just want to use it as an enjoyment. That's
volunteer to do that
voluntarily.
And you want me to do it?
What's wrong with y'all? Y'all need Jesus. Anyway, next question. Let me just pull out. I'm just like these are okay.